Welcome to the daily insights that matter. The US inflation data was released yesterday, and it seems like the inflation is cooling off while there are some other significant issues that have arisen for the Fed to deal with. Let's discuss this. The US annual inflation decreased from 6.4% in January to a flat 6% in February. This reading shows inflation has eased for the 8th straight month. It is also the lowest since September 2021. However, on a monthly basis, it climbed to 0.4% owing to a rise in gasoline, shelter, and transportation services. The index for used cars and medical care were among those that decreased over the month. To get a sense of the underlying price pressures and the longer-term trend, we look at the core prices, which excludes volatile components like food and energy items. Core CPI jumped 0.5% on a monthly basis and recorded a reading of 5.5% on a yearly period, moderating from 5.6% in January. Price pressures have moderated in the United States in the month of February, but there are some worrying details. High inflationary pressures are noted in energy, services, and most importantly, shelter, which makes up almost 1/3 of the index. Another important point to note is that though the inflation has decreased from its peak of 9.1% in June last year, it is still more than 3 times the target set by Fed, which is 2%. Indian defense exports have increased significantly and have surpassed the 13,000 crore mark till the first week of March in this financial year 2022-2023. Let's discuss this in detail. According to global arms sales tracker SIPRI, India still remains the world's largest importer of arms, but purchases from foreign vendors have declined by 11% between the period 2013 and 17 and 2018 and 2022. However, this number is likely to fall further as India has drastically reduced the options for imports and has awarded contracts to local companies. The total value of Indian defense exports stood at Rs 13,399 crores as of the first week of March, which is a remarkable increase from just Rs 4,682 crores seen in the fiscal year 18. The actual figure could rise further as deals are signed up until the end of the fiscal year. India currently exports weapons to almost 80 nations, with the US a prominent customer and Europe too witnessing a surge in demand due to the prolonged Russia-Ukraine war. The number of exports has also been bolstered by a series of agreements signed with Armenia. The Indian government has identified defense exports as a key area of growth, and in the past few years, there has been a strong push towards achieving self-reliance in defense, which is subsequently expected to increase India's exports further. At the Aero India exhibition concluded on February 17, Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji had announced an ambitious goal of increasing annual defense exports to $5 billion within the next 2 years, which is 3 times the current value. So what does all of these news mean for you? While the last couple of months have shown inflation cooling, it does remain historically high and well above the Fed's target of 2%. But the inflation rate easing for the 8th straight month is a positive factor, adding some respite to the Fed. This will have an indirect neutral impact on you. India is focusing on utilizing its existing competitive advantages and hence prioritizing defense exports, which will likely aid in reaching the target of $5 billion by 2025. However, absence of critical technologies and inadequate funding of defense for research and development could pose some challenges ahead. This will have an indirect neutral impact on you. While I say this is me, Rahul Hassan, signing off. Have a great day and stay safe.
Did you like watching this video? Then download our app, Informed Investor, to watch more such informative and interesting videos.